Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be checking out the fourth episode of Witch Hat Atelier. Very excited because overall this show has just been so incredible. Those first three episodes I watched last week really sold me on the world, the characters, and also just like the actual direction of the anime itself. Especially I saw they added some scenes like when Coco was going to grab that I forget what it's called, but when she was essentially trying to finish her trial, and I think in the manga it was only like one attempt, but they like showed her like trying and whatnot, and all of the sequences are with her mom and that little flashback, and like her using magic was just so awesome, and I loved how she like used almost her own kind of magic. Um, and it was just overall so cool. So I'm really excited to get into this episode. But this will be episode 4, Meetings in Kalhn. I'm not sure how that's actually pronounced. But yeah, if you are new to my channel, this will be more of a watch along than a reaction. So if you'd like the audio and or full video, you can sync up with my copy. If not, you can see it blurred behind me and then read the subtitles below me to follow along. But I'll give us a countdown and we can get right into this episode. Let's put me just down. Alright. 3, 2, 1, start. Right into the book. Many kinds of magic, but 4 particularly important. Is it going to be the elements? Nourishing force, the source of all life, water. Sigil of water. Crumbling. Transformation. Oh, interesting. Freeze us to levitation, or like air, I guess, and then fire. Sword and shield. The sigil of flame. The primary tetrad. So cool. I love how they're setting up the magic so far, especially like how they showed us like the glyphs and how they worked, and like how Coco made like an extra long thing to like enable her flight with her little boat thing she made. There you go. On little, yeah, and I love how they like imbue it into equipment and stuff. With formless phenomenon. Formless phenomenon. That's interesting way to describe it. Yeah, zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. God, even everything that she put her through, she still wants to return it. Oh, right, pen. Interesting. And if you're dealing in such detail like something like magic, I'm sure it's extra important. Oh, it's like picking out a wand. That's so fun. I love getting to see her fly around. And it is also like a levitation. That's interesting. When I saw it before, I thought it was more of like a double jump type of thing or like a thruster. Oh, and my goat, Brush Buddy, I think is what his name is. But yeah, I'm so glad that he's like is he in the opening? I imagine so. I don't think I noticed him until that episode. But if anything happens to my dude, I am gonna be so pissed. Oh, he is. There he is. I have my after I watched the episodes last week, my timeline was filled with so much stuff from Witch Hat, but also just like a lot of Brush Buddy stuff. which don't imagine it's a spoiler, but I saw that like their tails grow longer as they get older. Other than that, the only thing I have for a spoiler for this series is I saw like a manga panel that was like a oh man, this song is so good. There was like a dragon that looked incredible. All of the manga panels I've seen from this show so far are top notch. I think this is definitely a series I'm gonna have to read as well. But I definitely want to go into it as an anime only because like this production, like I saw someone post like an animator post something about that sequence of all the bottles, and that scene is so insane with all the reflections on the glass and everything. All right, what are we into it? Crispy on the shoulders is kind of, I guess, because they don't have a flight at the moment. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is a town, Marshwoods. Closest witches, and oh, I guess you guys didn't get those subtitles. I wish you could set Crunchyroll to always put them in the same spot. Casting spell to make taking. Oh, yeah, a lot of witches to protect the safe of the sandbar. Oh, interesting. Not super well, to be honest. She did kind of sabotage her, but the amount of hate I saw for her on Twitter was also kind of sad to see. Like she's obviously being portrayed as like the antagonist or like villain, if you want to call it. Like your actions were definitely wrong, but the way some people talk about characters and stories is so crazy. I love all of the aesthetic of like little like potions or bottles and oh, bro's got a flying carpet. I guess a seeded version, like it just has the a seal on the bottom. Just getting vibes to the alley in the first episode where she got her first wand and everything from that one dude. I'm really loving just like all the girls and like there's a lot of little background stuff with him in the back. Um, I forget the blue haired one's name, but everything she's done so far has been so adorable. Is it gonna be the? Oh, that's awesome. There's like a ladder going around it too. Is this what the wands are made out of? I've always been such a fan of the idea of like trees and buildings and stuff. Yeah, she is brand new. Yeah, then yeah, I guess the moment anyone figures out, they will immediately know it's Coco because it's kind of her name is spread throughout the world now, or at least this area. The Nola, dude, these names I'm gonna have to get practice with. Oh, me and my grandson. That's awesome. Oh, extra. Yeah, that was my question. At any percentage, does originally I said the brushes came from the tree. Is it the ink maybe then that comes from it? Because he said he made everything here. I really love the aesthetic, though, of like going up around the tree. Oh, and this is the grandson, I imagine. Bro's locked in. Yeah, I'm loving a lot of the aesthetic choices for this. Um, oh no, this looks like it will be for the wand, or not wand, pen. I don't think pen's what I was looking for either. Oh no, it is the ink. Oh, and strain out the. You're left with pure. Oh, this is crude conjuring ink. The source of all magic. That is so fascinating that it comes from. Yeah, I would imagine so. It seems like it's the source of all magic, at least for humans to use. A precious tree. I wonder how rare they are then. Oh, chill. Fell in love with a witch. Interesting. Oh, wand. Oh, do they call them wands then still? Sorry, this show gets me so intrigued that I'm like, I have like a million things running through my head. I love also how intricate we're getting in them showcasing all of this. I'm sure you use the ink to. I love the like glimmer in her eyes that they always show. Oh, oh, there's that sense of. Oh wait, was he actually there? I thought she was just imagining her. Was he actually here? I need to know what this dude's deal is. He must be like plotting something. But it's interesting because he said the seed took root, or they said something at the that one point. I think it was the end of last episode. Got pulled into it anyways. Oh, what a cool OST. Oh, into the darkness. That was a cool mirroring shot. Fucking some Scooby Doo ass visuals right here. This is so fascinating to me that we're actually having an encounter with him right now. But I feel like he's got to have a plan. Oh, bro was worried about entering that. Oh no, it was. Were they taken away? It's gonna be. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a dead end, but they're just gone. Is he gonna go find the teacher? Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't immediately all notice. Brush Buddy. Okay, that is his name. Yeah, I think you guys were transported somewhere. Um, but you don't see this type of stone here. Whoa! I love this. All the buildings are very simplistic, but this like white. Oh, what was that? That didn't take long. You guys definitely need to stick together here. But this should be. I have no business. Oh, is this a different one? That's not what his voice sounded like originally, I don't think. Oh, is this. Oh, this is the. Okay, this is the only spoiler I have really from this show. To the world of magic. Referring you by Coco, too, so. Got something planned. You are our hope. Oh, I have so many questions. But yeah, I saw that panel of that dragon. But I was thinking that was way farther down the line. I didn't think to see that for like this season. Oh, bro is keeping an eye out. Does he know? Yeah, he knows because I think he called their group something at one point. This dragon design is really cool too. It's like a maintain eye contact. So they have some knowledge of a dragon. And we only have two people with flying boots right now. Half of us don't. That is sketchy. Yeah, I love like the fins or not fins. I don't know what that would be called. It's like a lizard neck piece. Oh god. It looks really good though. Oh, oh fire. I wonder how effective that's going to be. I don't think it's going to do too much. Especially because it doesn't seem to be that. Oh, she's just holding it up. Oh, it's like a little flip card. That's so awesome. It's like a spell book. But yeah, that's cool. So it's a fire sigil with like a almost wind to like push it forward. That's so cool. I'm absolutely loving the magic so far. What's our plan? I haven't left a sing. Oh, she's the first one to. Yeah, I was not expecting that from her. So there's definitely something deeper to her character than just the happy-go-lucky that she puts on. I've never left a spell behind to the world. Oh, that was her. Gonna distract it with that. It should at least. It won't have any scent, but well. Nice. Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. This is definitely gonna ring up some more. Yeah, a lot of tension. Oh, she was just trying to help too. Uh, Giga Chad. Oh yeah, and you can feel. God, you can definitely feel growing farther apart and not getting closer together like I originally thought. I think they'll still build to that, but gotta go. I oh with the hat on the ground. I love a lot of the slower details, like showing the apprehensiveness in her steps going for Qifrey. Yeah, yeah, you were definitely throwing a little bit over your head, and he should be. Yeah, he's got to. I don't know if they'd be able to tell that someone teleported away or someone used forbidden magic or the brim caps. That's what he was calling them. Okay. Are they getting a lot bolder then? Okay. Dangerous faction wears hats for, hides their faces behind masks. Yeah, it's almost playing against you guys in some ways, but I think if you would have left her alone, they would have came back to her. Anyways. Oh yes, my go bush brush is about or brush buddy is about to come in clutch. Let's go. Oh, but he's gonna. I hope they'll be able to tell that someone used magic. I don't know. Oh no, no. Oh, I don't want this episode to end. I was so invested, and I don't even have another one to watch this week. Having three to watch in a row last week was so nice. Oh god, just knocked everything off from desk almost. That was so good. Um, I do think we're eventually building up to the girls becoming a lot more tight knit, but it seems like we're gonna go through some trials together first, and Coco's kind of being pushed, and there's a kind of a rift forming between now not even just Agat or Agate, but also um, Tatia or whatever her name is. I don't just gonna butcher it right now, but um, yeah, like she has something more going on with her character, and now she kind of had a little bit of an outburst and blame put onto Coco for getting her into this situation. Yeah, the opening and ending for this song show are so good. This song, especially for the ending, is so good. But yeah, I am absolutely loving how they're building out the world, the magic. I love we're going in a somewhat slower pace, but it's not like a pacing issue. It's just they're really taking their time with a lot of these moments, um, and letting some scenes breathe, because we still actually like did a fair amount. Like we learned a little bit. We got a bunch of like drip feed, some lore, and some tidbits about the world, some world building. A bunch more character moments. Got to learn a lot more about magic. This whole concept of the magic, or like the magic ink, the conjuring ink, comes from the trees, and it's like um the ink from the trees is so cool. Um, yeah, and then I'm assuming at some point she will get her wand. It almost feels like she might be getting led into like at first my first thought was maybe the Brim Tats were trying to lead her away to get her like a special type of wand or something, or make her find something, but I don't think we're gonna go in that direction. I think they're just because they said welcome to the world of magic or something, so they've got something planned for her, and I think they're kind of maybe going to be putting through her some trials or something to get her to be awaken something, or like there's got to be something special that they got planned with her. um Especially the fact that like she got given the original like brush and ink and everything so long, like years before she finally used it, but they still came back for her. And I want to say they said a seed is sprouted or something like that in one of the last episodes. um but yeah, the Silverwood trees are really cool. um New characters, but with the two of the people working at the store. It seems like it'll take a couple episodes, especially for her and Coco to come to a better point, because it seems like Coco has a lot to learn, but it seems like she also, of all the other girls, like I don't blame Tatia as much, because she was that was like pure fear, and sometimes it's hard to like control or an emotional outburst like that. But it seems like, well, that is somewhat the case for Agate as well. It seems more that she has um, some sort of problem, and I don't even know if it's with necessarily Coco herself, but rather just what she stands for, getting brought in. And yeah, I'm really excited to learn a lot more about all of these girls, because despite our difficulties getting along right now, I'm really excited to see how our characters grow, because I think there's a lot of room for development for all of them, which is always nice to see when it's the start of a series. Sometimes I feel like characters are already super set in stone, which can be an okay thing, but it's nice that it seems like all of them have room to grow. Oh, to be fair, she's kind of just chilling. All of her scenes that she's had have been amazing. I can't remember. It's like Rich. It starts with an R. Her name. Um, but yeah, like she's just got a lot of good like moments in the background and stuff, and then she came in clutch with finishing the spell afterwards. Okay, and I also want to see. I want to go back. Oh yeah, also that little spell book thing to um keep all of your spells into use is really cool. Okay, what did she see here? Was it just the? Oh yeah, that really pissed her off. Also, I need to back that up again to see that. Nice. But yeah, like she just has so many little moments like that. She saw something. I think it just a brimmed hat, but it looked like a okay. Is that maybe how they got teleported in? Maybe that's what summoned a drag. Like I don't imagine it summoned a dragon. Maybe it's controlling it, or it's got to have something to do with maybe getting out of this place or whatnot. So I imagine we'll check back on that next episode. Man, I am so sad that we have that was the whole episode. It went by so quickly. I was just so invested in that whole time. It truly feels like this show was made exactly for me. It seems very character heavy. Um There's like a mystery that's building in the background that it's got me very intrigued. But also just the way that they're showcasing magic, describing the systems of magic, like all of the sigils and everything, how it works, and like somewhat of almost like the lore behind it, was just so cool. And I thought this was gonna happen, but it makes me very happy that Brush Buddy is a permanent member of the cast. But yeah, you can kind of see your face right there. Just such a little goober. Um, I'm really loving the different personalities of everyone meshing together. I'm very intrigued to see how this first, because this is kind of like our first like arc or first real trial as using magic and whatnot. Like we're still an apprentice and whatnot, but now we're actually an apprentice officially. So um, I wonder how many episodes we'll be dealing with this if we manage to make it out by ourselves or if we have to come get saved by someone else. Also, well, I do think like this dragon looks really good. There was a lot of great animation with it, which is can be hard to do with like creatures like dragons. When it first shows up though, this that panel that I saw from the manga is incredible. Like the design on the dragon is so good, but it's funny how like I feel like a lot of my favorite fantasy stuff has like been throwing a dragon in like right away. Like Friedrin did it. I think also on their episode 4. Um we also got that with Dungeon Meshi. And there's a couple other where there's just like really awesome dragon moments where it's like not even necessarily like I don't want to say like the big bad. It kind of is for Dungeon Meshi, but it's more so just like the way they showcase it and everything. I really love. I'm excited to see more of the creatures in this world because that's something I also really love. And so far, the designs are really great. Because like dragons are usually always cool, but sometimes their designs can be lacking when they someone tries to do something a little bit more unique. I like what was done with this one though. And then Brush Body is like fucking the most adorable shit I've ever seen in my life. So I'm really excited to see more creatures, more magic, just more of this world in general because this is so fun. And then hats from a bygone era of the brim hats or brim caps. I mean, yeah, I'm just so excited because we also had that tease of oh, I forget her name. The black lady that he met up with the other episode. And that whole like underwater area was so cool. Like the way the world's been like slowly expanding out is so cool, and it feels like everything is very well thought out, very because I feel like sometimes with series, especially sometimes fantasies, it doesn't feel like it feels like they're just pulling from tropes and not actually trying to make their own world, their own fantasy world, where this feels very I don't want to say like lived in almost, but like there's a lot of pre-established lore that well there is similarities to a lot of other stuff, as there will always be in media. There is like a sense of uniqueness um with the way they're handling magic and everything. It's just such a treat to watch. Um yeah, other than this, I will have a bunch of other reactions coming out through my channel this upcoming week. If not, I will be uploading my reaction to episode 5 like about an hour after it releases is usually when I get my reactions out, or watch alongs, I guess. They're not really reactions. Um but yeah, and if you guys have any like movies, like anime movies or series you'd love to check me out, I'm always welcome to suggestions, or always welcome in my comments and whatnot. And then you can, if you need to like talk to me or want to ask me any questions about anything, feel free to join my Discord. That should also be in the description below. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this watch along, and I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.